Hey everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an easy empanada dough. Hola mis cariños, hoy les mostrar cómo hacer la masa para empanadas. Vamos a empezar. So let's get started. Ingredients, I'm using 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm also using a 1/4 cup of cold water, 1 stick of butter, unsalted butter, and I'm using unsalted butter because I'm using salt. So if you use salted butter, skip the salt. Now for because I'm using unsalted butter, I'm using 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm also using 1 egg. And I'm using, this is just water because I'm going to need that at the end for my empanada disc. Vamos a necesitar 2 tazas de harina para todo, 4 tazas de agua fría, una barra de mantequilla sin sal, pero si vas a usar mantequilla con sal, no es necesario para usar sal, ¿ok? También vas a necesitar un poquito de agua para los discos y un huevo. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add all of our dry ingredients into a mixer. If you don't have a mixer, don't worry about it. You can just put it in a bowl and mix it with a spoon. But make sure it's a large bowl. Lo que vamos a hacer ahora es poner todos los ingredientes secos en un bowl. Y estoy usando una batidora, un stand mixer. Pero si no tiene una, puedes usar un bowl y una cuchara. Next, you're going to add in your wet ingredients. So I added in the egg and the water. So now I'm just going to mix everything together. Siguiente, le vamos a echar los ingredientes mojados. Huevo y agua fría. Mézclalo muy bien. So you want to mix all your ingredients together until it forms like a crumbly dough. Lo que vamos a hacer es mezclar la masa hasta que tener una masa grumosa. Okay, le voy a poner la mantequilla poco a poco. Next, we're going to add in the butter a little at a time. Now you want to just form a ball with the dough, and you're going to remove it from the bowl and put it on a floured board. Okay, vamos a incorporar la masa y ponerla en una masa o ¿cómo se dice? Cutting board, un board. Ahora mismo no puedo recordar la palabra, perdóname. Creo que una tabla, eso es una tabla. So we're going to need the dough for about, I'm going to say 5 minutes, just to incorporate all the ingredients, the butter and everything into the dough. Okay, ahora mismo vamos a amasar la masa para incorporar todos los ingredientes en la masa durante 5 minutos más o menos. Okay, so we're not going to need the dough that long. We're going to need it only for about 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes. You'll know by feeling it when the dough is ready. But you don't want to overwork the dough because you're just making empanada disc. You're not making bread. So you don't need the dough to bounce back. Okay, vamos a amasar la masa solo durante 5 o 6 minutos más o menos. No es necesario que trabajemos demasiado porque no estamos haciendo pan. Now what we're going to do is cover this with either saran wrap or a baggie and put it in the refrigerator for about 1 hour because you want the dough to get cold so that we can handle it when we get ready to make the empanadas. Okay, ahora vamos a cubrir la masa y vamos a ponerla en la nevera durante 1 hora. Okay, so now we're going to start getting our picadillo ready. And picadillo is basically a Cuban ground hash, beef hash or turkey hash or whatever you decide to make with it. If you want to know how to make this, I have a video on how to make it on my channel. I'll link it below. Okay, ahora voy a preparar el picadillo cubano para llenar mis empanadas. El picadillo es un plato cubano que se hace con carne molida. En mi caso estoy usando pavo, es más saludable. Si quiere ver cómo hacerlo, te dejo un video abajo, ¿ok? Normally, I make a large batch of picadillo because my family loves it, and I freeze it. But today I didn't have any, so I'm just making some. And like I said, I'll leave a video link below for you guys. Normalmente hago una gran cantidad y la congelo porque a mi familia le encanta. Okay, so we're going to cover this up. Vamos a taparlo, and we're going to take out our dough. La masa está lista para hacer los discos. So now we're going to divide our dough. I'm just going to cut it in half, and I'm going to cut it in equal parts. Y ahora vamos a cortar la masa en partes iguales. So I'm going to work with just a small amount of dough, and the rest of the dough I'm going to put into a plastic bag. Voy a trabajar con una pequeña cantidad y pondré el resto en una bolsa Ziploc. So I'm going to start rolling out my dough. I'm taking one ball, and I'm going to start using my rolling pin to flatten it. Okay, voy a coger una bolita y voy a enrollar la masa plana y después voy a cortar un círculo. When I make my empanada dough, I like my empanada dough flat. Not too thin, but not too thin. Some people like it thicker, but I like mine thinner. To me, it's more crunchier. Cuando hago los discos de empanada para empanadas, me gusta hacerlos, aplastarlos. Creo que es más crujientes. Another way I like to make them is to cut them. So sometimes I roll them flat, and then sometimes I just cut them. So I'm going to show you another way. Okay, le voy a mostrar otra manera para hacer los discos. So these are our empanada discs, and I made about 12. So what I'm going to do now is put them in the refrigerator. I'm going to cover them, put them in the refrigerator, and I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Estos son mis discos para empanadas, y voy a ponerlo en la nevera durante 30 minutos. Voy a cubrirlo con una bolsa Ziploc y el huevo ahora. This is our picadillo, and you don't want the picadillo to be wet. You want it to be more drier than normal, so that you don't get a soggy empanada. Para hacer tus empanadas, necesita un picadillo más seco. So let's start making our empanadas. So I'm heating up the oil, and I have my empanada disc right here, and I'm going to get a little bit of water so that I can close the empanadas. Okay, mi aceite es caliente, y voy a hacer mis empanadas. So I'm going to just use about 2 teaspoons of picadillo in the empanadas. No more than that, because you don't want to overfill it. Okay, estoy usando 2 cucharaditas de picadillo porque no quiero llenarlo en exceso. Y después voy a freírlos. I'm just adding a little water along the edges so that I can seal the disc so they won't pop open. Ok, ahora voy a poner un poquito de agua en los bordes, y voy a usar un tenedor para cerrar las empanadas. Okay, so it's better to use a fork to make the edges close tight as opposed to using your fingers, because it works better. And also you leave pretty marks on the edges of your empanada. So now we're going to start frying up our empanadas. Okay, es hora para freír las empanadas. Now at this point, if you want to put them in the refrigerator one more time, just to chill them a little bit because they feel too soft, you can. Es mejor ponerlas en la nevera unos minutos más porque serán más rígidas. Okay, so now I'm going to start frying the empanadas. You don't want your empanada to burn, so you want to watch the flame. Don't put the flame up too high. Y ahora es el momento de freír las empanadas, pero no pongas el fuego demasiado alto. Después de fríalas, póngalas en un toalla de papel para absorber la grasa. Ok, mis empanadas están listas. Mira qué ricas. Crujientes y jugosas. Okay, so after you fry them, you want to drain them on a paper towel and they should be nice and crispy. Well, my friends, it's time for me to go, but I want to thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. Please stay tuned for more upcoming videos. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so now. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bueno, mis cariños, es hora para irme. Gracias por verme. Si te gusta este video, dale un like. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please. It helps my channel. Follow me, sígueme en Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok y Reddit. Gracias por verme. Muchas bendiciones. Hasta la próxima. Bye bye.